Cek, cek. Oke. Cek, 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 cek. Kalau tanpa itu, halo, tes. Mic masuk, masuk. Cek, cek, tes, tes. Oh ya. While waiting for the other, let's have a sip of coffee. Ah, smells good, eh?
Good morning, participants. We have start our Zoom today. Thank you for attending. And I would like to say welcome to Biksu Badaruchi. But first of all, we will wait 2 to 3 minutes for the other participants to enter the Zoom meeting. Thank you.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Biksu.
Yeah, do you can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. I just setting my room. Quite crowded.
No problem. It's okay.
Gak mau ini lah kelihatan layarnya mana? Aku mau layarnya. Terus peserta yang lain mana? Oh ini they have two. Okay.
All right. While we wait for Biksu to prepare his Zoom, I would like to say hello to all of you guys. We have Fira here as our host. We also have Fadia as our co-host. We have Miss Fania. We have Ardana, Miss Cindy Pau, Miss Devita, Mr. Fajar, Mr. Fausta Davin, Miss Philly, Miss Hanum Salsabila, Mr. Jehovah Albert, Miss Levina, Mr. Bono. We also have Miss Yuriani, Miss Yuni, Miss Lufa, Mr. Ismail, and of course, our beloved teacher, Pak Arido. Thank you all for participating today. Okay, good morning and welcome to the second day of our summer course program. First, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude to God for allowing us to gather here today in good health and spirits. I also would like to say thank you for the audience, especially Biksu Badaruchi, as the speaker for today's event, and for the willingness to come in today's special event, namely the second day of our summer course program, the dynamics of metaphysical practices in Indonesia, with today's very intriguing topic, metaphysical practices and their relation to culture and Buddhist concepts, which I think is a very underrated subject of discussion. Hereby, my name is Patricia Chiara, as the Master of Ceremony in today's event that will guide you today until the end of our summer course program. Okay, now I'm going to read out the rundown of today's event, which is divided into 6 parts. The first, we have opening, continued with video playback, and then presentation by Biksu Badaruchi, Q&A session, documentation, and lastly, we have closing. Ladies and gentlemen, before the presentation session begins, we will play a video titled Live and Balance. With this video, we hope you can catch a glimpse of our presentation today, so sit back and enjoy the video.
Worship places hold a profound significance across cultures and religions, serving as focal points where communities gather to engage in spiritual practices, rituals, and expressions of faith. These places not only embody the architectural and artistic achievements of civilizations, but also resonate with the unique spiritual energy that binds worshippers together. The diversity of worship places reflects the plurality of human religious experience. From grand cathedrals and mosques to humble chapels and monasteries, each structure embodies the values, beliefs, and practices of its respective faith community. The sacredness of these spaces is not merely confined to their physical structures, but extends to the surrounding landscapes, which are often considered imbued with divine presence. Rituals and practices performed within worship places serve as conduits for spiritual experiences and communal bonding. These rituals not only serve as expressions of devotion, but also establish a collective rhythm that transcends individual concerns and unites worshippers in a shared spiritual journey. Further, worship places also serve as hubs for community life and social cohesion in forging meaningful relationships, support one another during times of joy and sorrow, and participate in charitable activities that benefit the broader society. Central to the concept of worship places is the notion of spiritual energy, or sacred power, that permeates these spaces. This energy is believed to emanate from the collective prayers, rituals, and devotions of worshippers and imbue the surroundings with a sense of holiness and divine presence. Indigenous cultures worldwide recognize the spiritual energy of natural landscapes and sacred sites that have been revered for generations. These places serve as repositories of ancestral wisdom and spiritual knowledge, offering worshippers a deep connection to the natural world and its intrinsic divinity. increasingly interconnected world, worship places have become arenas for interfaith dialogue, cooperation, and mutual respect among diverse religious communities. Initiatives such as interfaith prayer services, interreligious councils, and collaborative humanitarian efforts highlight the shared values of compassion, justice, and peace that transcend religious differences. The spiritual energy that permeates worship places transcends individual beliefs and cultural differences, offering a glimpse into the interconnectedness of humanity and the shared aspirations for harmony and unity. The role of worship places in promoting interfaith dialogue, social justice, and environmental stewardship remains crucial in fostering mutual understanding and collective action towards a more peaceful and inclusive future. For some individuals, the spiritual journey through religion culminates in mystical experiences, profound encounters with the divine, or moments of transcendent awareness. As the man progresses on his spiritual journey through religion, there is often a sense of integration and wholeness and alignment of beliefs, values, and actions with spiritual principles. This integration extends beyond personal growth to encompass relationships, societal engagement, and a commitment to ethical living guided by religious teachings.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we come to the main point of our event, a presentation about metaphysical practices and their relation to culture in Buddhist concept by Bhiksu Badaruci, which will be moderated by Mr. Arido Laksono, SSM Home, a lecturer at Diponegoro University Social Anthropology Study Program. The speaker, Bhiksu Badaruci, Stafira or Lopsang Osor, is the head of the Jina Putra Tushita Vijaya Education and Training Center, and the Secretary General of Indonesian Sangha Supreme Conference or KASI. He has served as Maha Lekanandikari Sangha Agung Indonesia, or Sagen, and as Nayaka Sangha Vajrayana Sagen. On an unrelated note, I have found an interesting information regarding Bhiksu Bararuci. And please correct me if I'm wrong, but turns out he has an astounding educational background, especially in the chemistry field. He got his bachelor's degree on chemistry but has chosen a spiritual path in Buddhism. We find this very impressive, especially as young students, for an individual to let go of the worldly past. All right, without further ado, Mr. Moderator, Pak Arido, the time and space is yours.
Thank you, Patricia. Good morning, all, especially good morning to Bante Badaruci, Namo Buddhaya, Sufati Hotu. Hopefully that everyone will be happy and blessed. Today we have a very distinguished speaker, and for all 5 days, we present you all participants of summer course activity held by Anthropology Department. We present quite distinguished speakers. Yesterday we had Dr. Adi Prasetyo, and today we have Bante Badaruci. And as the MC had told us today that Bante Badaruci has a very interesting background, especially in education. And today, we hope that Bante would like to share his knowledge and experience about metaphysical practices and their relation to culture in Buddhist concept. So I believe that this will be a very interesting, intriguing topic that we would like to learn how religion, how society and culture interconnectedness toward our humanity. So it is not wise if I talk too much. So I would like to present our distinguished speaker of today, Bante Badaruci. So Bante Badaruci, the screen and time is yours. Thank you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I have no too much knowledge about this because I'm not a dukun. And I think I have a presentation. Please, can you share?
Please give us a minute. We will prepare the presentation.
Yeah, please.
I can see some Chris behind you, Bante.
No,
Is that an accessories?
No, that's not mine. That's not mine because I shared the room with my friend, and I just arrived yesterday night, and they bring me here, and I was quite shocked with four Chris there. I don't know who is one, and it quite good. One is quite old, but others is just simple.
Boleh saya kirim ke Vira kan? Sorry. Yeah, while waiting for the MC to prepare the PowerPoint, Bante, maybe we can have a talk first, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I can start. I start with Buddhist basic.
That will be great, Bante.
Yeah, Buddhism basic. Buddhists, they have we call fossil in Buddhism. So what is a fossil? This is a basic concept of Buddhism, and this is very fundamental.
I think we have
this
the material done.
Yeah, okay. And go up. Please. Page 1. Yeah, this one. So we call fossil. This is very special between Buddhism itself and compare with other religions. First is a dukkha. then anicca, anatta, and nirvana. First dukkha. So Buddhists perceive all the phenomena is suffering. Dukkha is suffering. Okay. So Buddhists perceive all the phenomena is suffering. Then the second is anicca. Anicca means everything, all the phenomena cannot exist, cannot how we call, cannot long lasting. Anatta, and this is very special one, all phenomena that is empty itself. Okay. If we talk about metaphysics, so we go to the third one. For example, I give you a simple example. This is glasses, or this is called a mala, or this is called a mobile phone. So, which point we perceive each glasses? The glass, or the wire, or the metal, or the plastic? For example, a car vehicle, a quite big vehicle, a truck, or a small one. So which one we can exactly perceive? This is exactly point we call vehicle. We can't find any single point to present itself as a vehicle. So vehicle itself, for like a mobile tow truck, or like this or mala, we cannot say, or what, or a book. This a very simple say, a book. We cannot find any single point of that phenomena to present this phenomena itself. It means this phenomena, this mala, or this or this mobile, is all come from every single item to build it. We cannot find any single point of all that items can representation of this. Is called selflessness. So it's empty itself. Itself is empty. For example, a human. We in the Buddhist, we can say this is a body and inside is a soul. So we analyze which one we can say as a Badaruci. Is brain itself or soul itself? Okay, we can say, oh, the main point itself is a soul. So if the Buddhists go for the inside to the to that soul, we cannot find any single point can represent that is a Badaruci, because the soul itself, it comes from all item complement to build a one being. So all phenomena is called emptiness. So empty itself. Yeah, because of this point, we go to the samsara. So all the phenomena, all the being, all in this realm, we found ourselves in samsara. So this word is called samsara. And because of this samsara, we have an aim to go out from samsara, to free the samsara, to free off from the suffering. Then, so Buddhists go to the true truth, conventional and ultimate. So we come back to this true truth. This is conventional, so we call this is a tasbih or mala, or this is a glasses. And ultimate truth is itself is empty. Sorry. So itself is empty. Because of itself is empty. Oh, what happened with my... Sorry. It's okay, yeah? Oh, so this is empty itself. My God. I'm sorry, but technical problem. Yeah. Sorry, I'm in a village of Sumatra. Oh, so okay, we'll come back there. If this called mala, and because this built by every single bit, so all complement built together, we can call this is a tasbih. Without every single bit and the title, we cannot call this name as a mala or tasbih. Because of that, this is called empty itself. Same with human body, same with our mind, same with our building this room, without wall, without timer, without everything, ceiling and everything. This cannot be itself. That's of course because cannot be itself. That's why we call emptiness. So this concept is come from Madhyamika Prasangka concept. This present by Nagarjuna concept. The basic root concept is come from the Pratitya Samuppada, a Buddha saying about cycle existence, a 12 independent link, the to how to say, to explain that every single being can be reincarnate because empty itself. Because of that empty itself, so human to find the happiness, the ultimate happiness. Where is it called ultimate happiness is nirvana. So nirvana is ultimate happiness. So we go to free from cycle existence, to free from the suffering, to free from samsara. So after free from these things, we go to nirvana. So we enter the nirvana. We enter the final nirvana, we call. So after this, so when we do that practice, we can achieve some siddhi. So some siddhi. What is a siddhi? Siddhi is a supernatural physical and spiritual ability to attain short and intensive practice. By what? By, we call practice of tantric, we call practice of tantric, or we can practice some sadhana. Sadhana is a manual meditation to attain some supreme bonus. Easily we say the supreme bonus. So they have two siddhi. have two CD. One is the mundane CD. One is a super mundane CD. What is a super mundane CD? Super mundane CD is free from samsara. So mundane CD, we call in Indonesia we say kesaktian, or we can fly in the sky. We can go enter the earth. We cannot cut by saw. Itself, we cannot cut by saw, but without they in the text we never say we cannot we cannot die with the gun, but I think it's same. And they have 8 kind of mundane CD, all clairvoyance, invisibility, we can transform from human became like animal, bird, or something. So we use to develop, for example, 4 elements. They have a wind element, fire, heat element. It's not fire element, heat element, earth element, or water element. And we can see some yogi. Yogi is a practitioner to meditate. He sit in front of the four firewood, very big firewood. He sit in the center, and he concentrate. He itself is fire and burnt. So he can attain a superpower. They can attain superpower. So this is we call bonus, and this is one of the CD. And but of course the super mundane CD is most important. So what is super mundane CD? Is attain union, bliss, and emptiness, the state of enlightened. So became a Buddha. We call it's easily to say became a Buddha. This is a state of enlightened. This is a super mundane CD. So mundane CD, this is only worldly, and we can talk. They can some texts say they can meet a naga, some spirit. They can talk with Dewa. They can ask naga to bring some water, some precious stone, some gold, make them rich, and they can also they can become to cure the sickness, to cure the disease, and for example to call the dream, to ask naga to bring rain if they have a heavy disease. Or they have a story when the Buddha in the India last at that time, they have a lepra disease. So some student ask Naga or Dewa to bring rain to clean the atmosphere, so the disease gone. This kind of thing we say mundane CD. That is mundane CD. Kesaktian is not mundane kesaktian, and super mundane is called attain emptiness. To perceive what the meaning of attain emptiness is the concept of the practitioner can attain what exactly Buddha's thought about emptiness itself. So there is a super city. And I think it's simply it's simply explanations like this, and the question is how can I attain that kind of 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 kesaktian? We do many yoga. What is yoga? Yoga is union. Yoga itself means union. So when I practice called deity yoga, so in front of me that I have to visualize a deity. So I have to do some meditation, step by step, to make this deity, how to say, to make this deity enter ourselves, enter the mind of my mind, and I became union with this deity, and I recite the mantra of this deity, and my mind, my thought, and my body became union with this deity, and I recite the mantra until there's sight coming. What kind of sight coming? For example, we can get sight from dream. We can get sight from itself. For example, we have a practice, a prediction. So some of yogi, they can practice prediction to predict. For example, people come to ask, please, I have problem, this. Can you tell me which one is good to do some this, which one is good, this one, which my business, my project going like this, can you advise me how to do? So this yogi will give them advice. So how this yogi practice? So this yogi go to retreat. Inside the retreat, this yogi ask the deity came and practice quite long till the sight come. How they do? For example, they have a common dish. They have a dish we call dadu, a dish. They have 3 dishes they put inside, in front the deity. So they the altar in front, and this is the yogi, and the dish they will put in front. So the yogi will be recite the mantra till they have sight. What kind of sight? They have two kind. One is the dream. The deity come the night, they dream, they say, okay, I will help you, and blah blah blah. Or if this sight is not so clear, so the yogi must wait until the dish. They have 3 dishes moving. So they will put the dish in front the plate. So they recite the mantra until the dish move itself, click, move itself. Then the sight coming, and the deity allow this yogi can practice according this deity tradition, and use this deity mantra, recite his mantra, and when this yogi have some question, so he just called the deity came and asked the question, and the deity will give question by this. They use this, and they have number, so they have manual book. So the minimum number first start from 3, because every single dish they have 1 to 6. They have 3Ds, so they have the minimum. They start from number 3, then go until 18th. So they have manual book. So, for example, I have business, so my business going not go so good. Should I go this is okay? This clock they have okay 16. So they check the manual book 16. What the answer? Or this another kind of prediction, we can see the mirror. They have a mirror. So they have a mirror. So the deity appear at the mirror, so the yogi can see what the symbol appear. They many kind of prediction. You go to see the Harry Potter, something like that. So they can do some prediction by cup of tea or something like that. That is a practice that is called use super mundane power, to use super mundane power to attain enlightenment. They willing to help us, a Buddha willing to help us to free, to help human being to attain free from samsara. So that is a manual book. This called sadhana. Sadhana is meditation itself, guidance books, step by step, how we do some meditation. Inside this kind of sadhana, we can find a lot of practices. For example, a yogi must meditate itself, became a deity and recite the mantra, and the moon disk, they must visualize a moon disk in the heart of yogi. They have a bright calm, and the bright whole his whole body, and so on. They call meditation of purification, and the meditation of, for example, another kind of meditation. This yogi practice by mundis, but is the color of red. So, for example, this yogi meditate himself as some deity. They inside in the center of this, in the center of his heart, there's a moon disk. The moon disk, they visualize they have a letter, the representation of the yogi's mind. The yogi's mind is, for example, red color. So this red color, he might visualize right calm to get, to hook, to catch all attainment go inside his body, and he attain. This is not like a halu, or visualize something empty, or just how to say, just like we create a visualization. This must have some, how to say, some side. We can practice like this many years until the sight come. For example, the sight appear in the dream, or the deity appear in front. This yogi he can perceive directly and clear. And there are many manual texts to explain that how the CD attain, how the sight attain, and how the practice became success. It say the success must be this requirement like this. So they go. So the important thing, the important point of this practice to attain metaphysic power, we say metaphysic power, or we say attain CD, is the purpose to free of samsara. So in the past, when the Buddha teach the bhikshu at that time in India, so Buddha not allow his student to show the power in front of people. Not allow. Then, but the bhikshu, then the monks, allowed to practice to attain this kind of power, but not allowed to show in front of people that they have a magical power. Is not allowed. So we cannot find until now, we cannot see until now, the Buddhist monks can show the power of the super entitlement of there in front of us. We cannot find, we cannot see, except we as a very close student, very close student, we request his, please master, can you show me a little bit? Also maybe they can see. I have some experience that I saw my master. He saw a little bit, and supreme power like this, but only very close student we can see. So we cannot see in this century all the monks can show in publicly, can show their supreme power in the public. See, we cannot see. So how to become a metaphysic supreme power? We have to receive, called initiation. So if you want to attain, to practice this kind of thing, you have to go to one master. This master can give you some initiation of this practice. Then you go to practice, sit 12 years, 20 years, something, and until you attain a little bit power, or you go ahead and you can attain more powers. I think simple explanation is like this. I don't know how to I don't know how to make a PowerPoint to explain this kind of thing, because this is, we say, oral transmission. This kind of thing in the Buddhist, we say oral transmission means mouth by mouth, to explain to the student this kind of thing. We very rare we can find, very rare we cannot find, because it is a very rare we cannot find in the text to explain, but we can find some explanation of attained supreme siddhi according some tantric practicing. We can find, but it's say very general and need a lot of explanation. So if we need this kind of explanation, we must search a very good master, that this master that have some experience, then this master can teach us about their experience, because this kind of thing they will keep secretly, and they will keep very secret and not they will not teach in publicly. I think it's like this. My simple explanation. I hope if something we can share by questions is much better, because I don't know how to write down this kind of thinking, because something 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 unique. Nah, okay, this is Vajrayana symbol. Emptiness is aspect Buddha. Genta. Genta is a bell. So represent to enlightened Buddha. So we use this kind of thing, we can understand and we attain by our mind, by our concept, enlighten. And after we can attain enlighten, so we can receive all kind of city, mundane and super mundane city. Okay. Hello.
Thank you, Bante. Is it enough for your presentation, Bante?
I hope so. I hope so. I think
Okay.
it's okay. I hope so. I don't know how I very limited knowledge I can share for you
Oh,
all.
that is a very broad of knowledge of you, Bante.
No.
Okay, so audience, participants of today's summer course program, I hope you get
Oh, this is
confused.
a summer program.
Yeah,
Oh,
summer
this is
course
a summer.
program.
Oh, summer course.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
okay, okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, I believe that participants of today's summer course program, they got confused, right?
Yes.
But
Yes. I'm
somehow,
so sorry.
somehow, but
Yeah, I'm
somehow,
so sorry. Make you confused.
but somehow, Bante, the more you got confused, the more curious you would like to see what transcends beyond, I believe, right?
No,
Because I
no.
think that is the basic instincts of man, that man would like to know further, man would like to explore things beyond their logic, beyond their knowledge, something that they never know before. So I think I can a bit conclude, yeah, so that maybe to sum up a little bit, because it's a very heavy topic, and I believe that for this kind of topic you cannot finish it in only 2 hours, in only one day. It needs maybe, let's say, 4 credits of college or more, maybe 1824, right? So for the very first slide that Bante has shown us, I noticed there is a word named dukkha, anicca, anatta, and dukkha, according to Bante, is all phenomena is suffering, about suffering. And then you also pointed out about anicca. It means that all phenomena are not long lasting, are not eternal. Or I have a help from friend. She sent me text. It is said impermanence. And then you have anatta, all phenomena empty. This is very important. I think participant would like to know why everything in Buddhism is emptiness. So, and then you also said that in terms of sadhana, the goal of sadhana is to attain supernatural power. But actually, the ultimate goal is to liberate us from samsara. This is very important, I think, for Buddhism, to liberate us from samsara. Why do we have to be liberated from samsara? What happened after we escape from samsara? I think this will trigger question as well, Bante. So, Bante Badaruchi, with all due respect, can we now open for discussion? Maybe we can
Sure,
open for
sure.
discussion. Okay,
Please.
so I invite maybe two or three students, oh sorry, participants. If you would like to ask question, you can write it down on a chat box and I will read it. or you can ask directly to Bante Badaraduci. Because this is an English summer course. So if you would like to ask in Bahasa Indonesia, you can write it down in a chat box, and then I will be happy to translate it for you. But if you would like to raise your hand and ask directly to Bante, that will be most welcome. So please, participants, we are waiting for you to have a discussion today. And don't forget to fill in the link for your attendance so we can give you certificates if you have joined the 5 series of this summer course program. If you join all the series, then we will give you a certificate as your additional value, maybe. Anyone? I would like to ask question.
Me.
Ali Hakim. Okay, please go on, Mas Ali Hakim.
Okay. Selamat. Good morning, Mr. Arido, and good morning, Venerable Bante. So, the reason I joined this this session is because a friend recommended me. I happen to be a cultural scholar, specializing in Chinese culture and spiritual traditions. So, my question for today is, Vajrayana Buddhism is more popular among the Tibetans or the people of Nusantara during the Hindu-Buddhist era, while among the Chinese people, the more popular aliran or strain of Buddhism is Zen or Pure Land. So it's interesting that in Chinese culture, the more mystical aspects, like what Bante described, is more prevalent in Taoism than in Buddhism. Well, in Chinese Buddhism, the more scholarly and meditative aspect is emphasized, while the mystical experiences or practices as described by Bante Badaraduci is more prevalent in Taoism. So my question is, jadi how does mysticism differ in Vajrayana and in Zen or Pure Land Buddhism? Karena kan ini dua tradisi Buddhis yang berbeda. Zen sama Sukhavati lebih populer di kalangan masyarakat Tionghoa, dan elemen-elemen mistis yang digambarkan Bante seperti sadhana, visualisasi atau yidam itu lebih banyak ditemukan di Taoisme daripada di Buddhisme yang dipraktikkan masyarakat Tionghoa. Jadi kira-kira apa yang membedakan, kenapa titik beratkan mistisisme bisa berbeda di Vajrayana dan Zen? Itu pertanyaannya.
Please,
Itu
Bante.
pertanyaannya.
Oh yeah,
Terima kasih.
okay. So
Thank you.
I will how to say, what I just explained is called according Vajrayana. It's not Taoism. I never practice Tao. Maybe I know a little bit, but I'm not practicing Tao. But that is totally from Vajrayana Buddhism. And why Zen and Pure Land practitioners never explain some mystic aspect. Only in Vajrayana they huge, very rich about mystic aspect, because they come by sutra. How to say? They come by sutra traditions. What is a sutra tradition? So sutra tradition is they come by what Buddha taught at the canon text book. So in Tripitaka, so they have two sections in Tripitaka, three sections. Sorry, one is metaphysically. So Buddha explained the realm, what is the tree, what is the bumi. Bumi is a flat, or bumi is a so on. And another one is a sutra, and another one is tantra. And Vajrayana is section of tantra. So they huge reach about some mystic in aspect like this. And sutra, they only practice how to prepare ourselves free from samsara and attain nirvana. So in the sutra, they go to reincarnate to the Pure Land, to Sukawati, and to others Pure Land. They have a lot of Pure Land. And then Zen is Zen. Some of them they have mystic in power, but they never show. They only practice by very quietly, and they keep it secretly. So that is very unpopular in Zen Buddhism. They can show this kind of metaphysically, but in the Vajrayana, quite common. So, for example, before I go there, so it's quite clear. So this is a sutra section, and this is tantra section. Sutra section is like Zen practitioner, Pure Land practitioner, and so on, and they based on sutra, based on text. And tantra section, they based on tantra practicing, tantra system, tantra technique. For example, we know about sila. We know as ethic in the Buddhist. They have three kind of ethic in Buddhist. Is pratimoksha ethic. The second is bodhisattva ethic, and the third is tantra ethic. They have three kind of ethic. For example, in Indonesian word, we understand with the sumpah. So it's sumpah pratimoksha ethic, sumpah bodhisattva ethic, sumpah of the tantra ethic. At the bodhisattva ethic, they have one line, very, very small, very minor, it's not major, very minor ethic. It said, if we not perform with metaphysic power, is the fall. So if the condition need we perform metaphysic power, and we reject to perform this, we fall clearly. But we cannot to take whole condition that we need to perform. But if we very need to perform supernatural power and we deny to this is fall in one of sutra. But another sutra, another ethic itself, monks not allowed to perform supernatural power. If you perform and you fall, so it's like two things, a contradiction, but not exactly not. If we go learn very deeply, we can see a totally different condition that we need to perform, and we are not allowed to perform. And of course, this kind of supernatural thing only we can find at the Tantra section. So there are a lot of rich Tantra section. You want to become very rich, you wish to get some superpower, you want to some woman loving you, and this kind of thing we can find a lot of every tantra we can say very rich about that. But it's not easy to we need to find the master can keep this tradition still. This tradition still the master practice, and we can, and when please teach me this kind of thing and the master allow, then you can get. Others is only text say like this, but the people, the lineage already gone, so we cannot find how to practice this kind of thing. Okay?
Ya, terima kasih Bante. Thank you, Venerable Bante. It's very
Welcome.
enlightening. Very enlightening. By the way,
Welcome.
it's Karina Chandra, one of your students who recommended me to this session.
I see.
Karina Chandra from Lamrim. Ini
Oh,
aku
yeah.
lagi minum teh.
Oh, hello. Nice to see you.
I am a scholar of Chinese culture. Yeah.
Okay, nice to see you.
Nice to see you, Bante. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Ari.
Right.
How going though?
Okay, thank
How
you
is
very
going
much.
on?
Thank you very much, Mr. Ali Hakim. Well, this activity is actually designed that people from all over the world can actually join this program. That's why we use English. So I'm really sorry if maybe some of us here that perhaps it is difficult for them to understand. But as you can see that we have here Mr. Yusuf Abdul Razak Kamara. He's from overseas, and I think we have also other participants from overseas. So hopefully that we can share knowledge about our rich and deep culture to people all over the world. And here we have Fausta Davin raised, seeing his hand. So if you have any question, please directly ask to Bante.
Okay, good morning, I guess.
Morning.
Hello.
Can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Yes.
Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Thank you. Hello, Bante. I really like the word samsara. I mean, it's like the word pathos in Greek, and the way the Buddhists saw happiness like the emptiness side of it. It's like an apatheia Greek way to see it. But my question is, how do we find balance between joy and suffering in this, daily life? It's like emotion is like, the negative emotion like angry and other things, like inevitable. It happens in our mind. And arcs like, it's all sudden. And how do we control it? How do we find joy in this kind of busy world and all the things that happen in our life? I think, that is my
Go. Very simple question. Very simple answer. Go to practice metaphysics in Vajrayana way.
What is it? Can you elaborate?
Can you show him where to go, Bante? Can you show him where he should go?
Should I go to the train?
No, this is common question of every people.
Yeah.
How I like samsara, I also need nirvana. What should I do? I stay blah 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 blah. We must understand what is samsara, what is nirvana. Nirvana and samsara is just one coin, but two sides.
Okay.
For example, this room,
Mhm.
they have a light. When I turn off my light, became dark.
Okay.
But the room's still there.
Yeah.
Okay, but the room's still there. We not move to the another room. Very simple. Dark is suffering. Light is nirvana, happiness. When you reduce your afflicted emotion like anger, attachment, jealousy, and so on, so the light coming, the darkness gone. There is not two place. Samsara in the nirvana is not a two place. That is condition. Don't get wrong to understand. Okay, one thing. I cannot explain too much. You can go to Buddhist monastery to practice simple meditation. If you want to attain metaphysic power, can for I tell you a simple story.
Okay.
In India, they have one Siddha. Siddha is called people attain Siddhi. He is a shoemaker. He is a shoemaker, but he has ability to attain some good qualification. So the Buddha come and teach him to practice, and he go to practice 12 years. Then he attained some level. Lay is not a monk. Lay. Then one day he complained. He complained to Buddha. You are Buddha. Teach me how to free from samsara. I have wife. I need work. My son need some food. I still need to get some money. So okay. So Buddha use your power. Then how he use? He asked he sit back of the shop, in front of the shop. He asked all the deva walk to him. So he asked the deva. He asked all the celestial being to help him to make a shoe, to make some one of to make a shoe, to sell the shoe. So he still can practice and he still can get the food so easily. Can when you already attain some understanding, you can get balancing the life between suffering and happiness. If I say, go cut your hair, become monk, no, I cannot. So it's, or I say, go, but people cannot, not such easy to practice that. One thing's very simple. Go to a Buddhism monastery, ask some meditation, or you go to tantric monastery, learn some metaphysics, and you become very sakti, very powerful. All that.
Thank you so much, Bante.
Welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Mr. Fausta. And previously we have Mr. Ali Hakim. Thank you for the question. And we have here somebody raising his hand, Miss Devita. Miss Devita, please. You can ask directly to Bante.
Actually, I'm thinking if others have questions, then I will be the last. Or are there any more questions from the others? No.
Not yet, Miss Devita.
Okay.
Please.
Ya, Namo Buddhaya, Bante.
Yes, Namo Buddhaya.
Yeah, sorry, I'm from Theravada, so this is a very insightful for me because then I learned something new. I want to about the three things about the Patimokkha, Bodhisattva, and Tantra, yeah, and about how they can use or um, how different is their views on using the CD. In Theravada, you're right that we cannot show our CD. And one day when it was really raining heavily, I asked my Bante, "Can we stop the rain?" I didn't ask him to stop the rain, but I'm just asking, can we stop the rain, or can we use any mystical power to do something to help people in general? and he said, let's pray so everything will be just good. Actually, this is a controversial for me, Bante, because sometimes I think that if we have the day or we have some extra supernatural power that maybe beneficial for people.
Why you not use that supernatural to help people? Yeah,
exactly.
That's point of view.
and
that's point of view.
But maybe this is because one day, even though I'm a Theravada, but I got an oral transmission from Maripoche. So maybe I've got that bodhicitta thing in my mind, perhaps. I got that from Rinpoche, yeah. And then, so my question is that okay? Because in your previous explanation, you said that actually we can, in the bodhisattva view, we can use that for humanity. Yeah. So my question is that really okay for us to use? And if so, then what's the consequence, or what is the karmic impact on the people, on the human, and then on the Siddha?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. This is a common critique to Theravada concept, that you already have that supermundane power. Why you not come to use? Why you never use it to help other people? They said that. I answer your question from this. They said that every single being, they have already their own karma way. So we cannot cut that. They said that we cannot cut that. For example, then another debate said that. So if you are the mother, you see your children, they have 10 children, they have every single karma way to get their suffering. And you are the mother, you are do nothing. Where your kindness, where your mercy? Isn't it? That's why this is point of view. This mother must superpower mother. Okay, this mother must very super power mother. So very super power mother must have a very super mundane power to help the children. So this mother is called bodhisattva. This bodhisattva is already attained some level, and he must take the responsibility on the shoulder, the responsibility on his shoulder according the children's suffering. Because of that, he will do some power to beat or to control, to score in, and to do something good for the future of the children. You understand? This called bodhisattva. In this condition, if the mother are not perform this kind of thing, the mother got fault. So that's why, because of huge of compassion, this mother only think the future and the suffering of the children. So the mother will take this big responsibility to take care of the children. So the mother use superpower magic to help to stop the rain, something like this. This is only different point of view. You want to take this responsibility or not? If you not want to take this big responsibility, you are not called bodhisattva. If you only take this responsibility of every single being future, every single being happiness, every single being, unlimited being of their happiness, you must take this responsibility and to use your superpower to take care of them. This is called great compassion. This is called bodhisattva. Because of the called bodhisattva, then they allow use magic to help. If you are only think, they are their own day karma, my karma, blah blah blah. So this cannot. There's different way, and they not allow you to perform the magic power. Okay, do you understand?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, because
Really insightful.
because we talk about Vajrayana and we talk about Mahayana. That we talk about great compassion. This kind of thing, they allow to use a lot of magic power. We can find this in the Mahayana, or we can find this at the Vajrayana. There's a lot of we have a practice to cut the rain. We have a practice to stop the snow, and something like this in the past. But I don't know. I never see now they have success to in the Bali. At the Bali, they have a lot of rain catcher. Rain catcher. They have some ceremony. They have we were going to big rain, so they do some puja and the rain stop. It is a common. I think in Asia, Southeast Asian countries, there are a lot of Vietnam. We can find Bangkok, we can find Laos, Cambodia, China, Bangladesh, India, Indonesia, Timor Leste, and Papua. There are a lot of things like this.
Okay, so we have two other participants waiting to ask question, and I give the opportunity first to Miss Fadia, and then after that to Mr. Billy. Miss Fadia first, please.
Okay. Hello, my name is Fadia. I'm one of the student committees for this summer course program. And from what I heard from your presentation, that the way for Vajrayana to achieve some type of spiritualism is through yoga. And it was also mentioned that the way to practice this is to visualize the deity during yoga. And my question is, what does the effect of visualizing a deity, and how do deities influence your understanding of the world and your spiritual practice? Yeah, that's my question. Thank you.
Can you sorry? Can you repeat again? What your question? How is deity? What deity?
Like it was mentioned that you visualize a deity for yoga,
Deity?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering, what is the effect of visualizing a
Effect.
deity? Yes.
Okay, effect. You ask my experience or common?
It's up to you. It could be your
Okay.
experience or maybe like a common practice.
Common practice, some of them, after we visualize we are a deity, some knowledge come. We can we more understand, we more clear, we more clear, more understand, more, how to say, more bright. about
Enlightened?
some point, more enlightened about something, and others is more sensitive. More sensitive. I can feel what you're feeling. I can feel when I see in your eye, I can get contact some loading information. What happening in your characters like this, you are more like this, you are very angry person, you are like blah 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 blah. Or you are still, I have a problem, I stress, blah blah blah. Spontaneously we can see. Yeah, I have a problem, this, because this. We can get that feeling. It's called we are very sensitive. Or you want more. Some of them we can contact the naga or spirit or Dewa Bumi spirit. They come. Some of them they have to see bad spirit come and so on, and a lot of like this. But basically, they're very sensitive to approach some people in front. They talk. They're very sensitive. They can get, for example, what condition you are currently. I can see, I can feel. You are stressing about your boyfriend, blah 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 blah. So I can get. I'm not saying my like this. I'm not saying me like this. This a common experience.
So be careful, yeah. When we meet Bante, we have to wear sunglasses, yeah.
Not touch contact. Loading.
Okay.
Don't touch me. They will be loading information.
Ah. So we are then connected, yeah, Bante. The etheric wired something. Okay, Fadia, I hope that it answered your question. And we have here Billy Santoni. Billy Santoni, please proceed.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Good morning, Bante.
Hello.
Yes, straight to the point, maybe.
Yeah, please.
It's just my curiosity. Is it really important for us as a collective or as a social community to have awareness or knowledge about our metaphysics behind our culture? Maybe Bante can share about your experience having contact with social community who have a high knowledge and awareness about their culture, maybe. Yes.
Well, I don't understand your question. What you saying?
Is it really important for us to have aware about our metaphysics as a collective? As collective. Yes.
So you mean that as community, is it important for the community to know about metaphysical ability something? Is that what you mean, Mr. Billy?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So that's the question, Bante. Do you think that for community, it is important to learn or know about metaphysical stuff, things like that?
Community? What do you mean this community?
I think maybe in his surrounding, RT, RW, like that, kampung.
Yes.
Yeah, right. That's the question.
No, ability, this kind of ability, purpose of this kind of ability to free ourselves from suffering. This is basic. If this ability, if we go to use to help others with correct motivation, good motivation is good. But this ability to collect some something based on selfish, for example, to collect money, this kind of thing, to success, to show off, useless. Okay? What exactly
Yes.
what you want to ask? Directly say it.
Sorry for the poor choice of words. Like I'm not my apa ya? My knowledge about metaphysics. I think it's not about it's not only about supernatural power, but it's about beyond our physically world.
What you mean
Like-
beyond of physically walk? I can see Naga. This is already beyond the physically walk word. Naga, spirit, they're already beyond our human
Yes.
realm.
Yes.
So
So is it really important for us gitu, for us as community? Is it?
no. You cannot say like that.
Ah.
The best you can say is important for us, is beneficial for us for current century. For this our current century. This kind of thing cannot protect us from gun. Bullshit. Bullshit. People, you know, my background come from kebatinan. So when when we practice something like this, they said that you must puasa. Then after your shadow already gone, and you cannot be cut anti bacok. I ask, anti bacok is correct, but can you anti bedil, anti gun? If they say nonsense, that's nonsense.
Okay.
If this superpower can help you much more compassion, more care, more beneficial for your surrounding, for your family, for your friends, can help them, you make you more happy, more how to say, more warm, more kind, that's okay. But make you more proud, ego, more crazy for the money or so on. That's a bullshit. Useless.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Bante. And maybe Billy Santoni would like to be invulnerable like the Superman. But I think Billy would like to know more. And if you would like to more, maybe you can contact Bante through email or something. And here, Bante,
Sure.
Yeah, it's okay, right, Bante?
Yeah, sure. I'm welcome to help.
Great. Nice work, Billy. You got the connection now. And we have another question, Bante, from the chat box here. I would like to read it. Hi,
Yeah, please.
everyone. This is from Fajar Kartika. He wrote here, "Hi, everyone. I'm curious. Pak Adido call you Bante. What does it mean? How is it different from Biku and Biksu?" That's the question from Fajar, Bante. Thank you.
Bante is called Biku is the name of things. Biksu is Thai tradition. This is Pali word. Biksu is Sanskrit word. It's the same. Bhikkhu and Biksu is same, but only different saying. Different saying. Bante is honorific call somebody. Call the person Bhikkhu is called Bante. Okay?
Okay.
You can call me my name, it's okay. Or you can call me Pa or Mister or something. I don't need to call Bante.
Okay. So That's the answer from Bante Badaruchi. And I believe that there are more people curious about what happened today here in his topic about metaphysical practices and their relation to culture in Buddhist concept. Uh, any more questions? Anyone raising hand? Let me see. Oh, here we have 50 participants, a lot of participants today. Um, anyone would like to ask? Maybe. Oh, Fadia, you raising hand? Oh, oh no, no. You want? Oh, Kiara, we have question from Kiara. Okay, please. Oh, the MC. She's curious now. Good.
Please, please.
Okay, I just want to ask your opinion about yoga. So in the 21st century, yoga is like, it's not as sacred anymore. Like the way you described yoga earlier is like, it's for spiritual purposes, for religious purposes. But now people who actually do yoga doesn't even consider it as something that is sacred. Like they just do it as like exercise. What do you think about that?
No. Your concept of yoga is like exercise. Okay, okay. There are many things of yoga. Yoga itself is mean union. Okay, union. Yoga itself it mean union. You union with the God is union, is yoga. So you go to pray, you union with the God. We also can say yoga from our side. But what we're seeing nowadays, that kind of yoga is hatha yoga, exercise yoga, hatha yoga. What I say just is deity yoga, or we say tapa brata. This is different. So that as hatha yoga is like exercise, but their yoga need very good breath. Otherwise, it's only lipat-lipat badan. Nothing happen. You know, go to that kind of yoga, you pay a lot of 2 billion, 3 billion, you're cheating them. Useless. You need real yoga. Their instructor yoga tells you how to. Nah, this is correct way. This is only exercise lipat-lipat badan. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much for your answer.
Welcome.
Okay, it's getting interesting. Any more questions? Oh, Bante, how do you? I believe that you have like what you told us before, that by looking at some of the eyes, and then you can figure it out what happened in the mind because of something. So that
what?
In order to have that kind of ability, does it take long time, Bante?
Aduh. At least 2, 3, 5 years.
Oh, 2, 3, 5 years. Okay, Mas Billy Santoni, you have to practice 2, 3, 5 years. Oh, we have comment here, Bante, from
Yeah.
Mr. Ali Hakim. Does it mean that Shaolin Kung Fu can also be considered as a kind of yoga then?
Yeah. In the beginning. in beginning. Shaolin Kung Fu is based on Hatha Yoga from India. Ayurvedic. Yes. After they go to China, they develop it with Chinese custom and so on, became Shaolin Kung Fu. Yes. That's exactly the same.
Okay. Oh, we have another comment from Mr. Vita. When Bante said that 2 or 5 years practicing thing, then you can have that kind of ability. Then Mr. Vita commented here, 2 to 5 years in this life, yeah, but not including 100 years before.
Yeah, because they
Right.
believe they believe they have a concept of reincarnation.
Yes.
So yeah, in this current life, we can practice something like this. If you diligent, go good way, 2, 3, 5 years, okay lah. You can have very sensitive. This is not this is not don't get surprised, don't get shocked. This is not something wow, this is very common, and this is only why I'm saying like this, because I want to tell you that this is only sensitive. Because for example, you have boyfriend or your boy your girlfriend. One day your girlfriend feel unwell, so you must sensitive to see, oh, maybe you are sick, or maybe you are stressed, maybe you are in period or something. This kind of thing is sensitive. We are more sensitive. This is it's not something special. We say kesaktian. No, this kind of thing is not difficult to attain. Sensitive. You just show me your picture, and I can say you are like this, your character is this. You are very angry person, you are very sensitive person, you are very egoist person. This kind of thing is very sensitive. Maybe one thing I forget to say. This is wall. Okay, this is wall. This is wall. Behind the wall, we cannot see. Behind the wall, we cannot see something. Okay? But we can see something behind this wall because we have mind. Why? Because our eye is material, and the wall is material. Material with material, stop. Cannot go beyond. But my mind, material, mind can beyond the material. I hope you understand. I cannot explain too much with beautiful word, but I can tell you, this is wall. This is wall. Wall and I is material. This is material. Material and material cannot beyond. But mind and material, mind can beyond material. So mind can beyond your physics to contact your mind. So mind contact the mind, so I can get information from your mind. This is
Are we talking
not
about
something special.
Are we talking about energy, frequency, something, Bante?
From scientific, they say energy, signal. Maybe it's better side is signal. Signal much better side is not energy but signal. Mind can beyond the material to catch your signal. So I know what you think now.
Right. It's like when you take a photograph using a mobile phone, and then it can send the picture to the other part of the world. Just it worked that way, right, Bante?
Maybe.
Wow, it's getting hotter then. Maybe anyone would like to know about the Santet phenomena because it works the same. Oops, sorry.
Santet phenomena, that's exactly, yes. Santet phenomena, we transform something for
Material.
material for a nail or something to
Yes.
transform to you at this
Ooh.
Semarang there. I'm staying in Sumatra, northern Sumatra. Now I'm in northern Sumatra. I transform my energy to you, to exactly your place, and you feel it. Transform the energy. Yes. Santet phenomena.
So it really happened, yeah, Bante. It really happened.
According, your seminar say metaphysics.
Right. Well, I'm actually trying to confirm.
Yes, metaphysics. Yes, metaphysics.
Yes, right. Interesting, right?
That is how to say, profitable.
Provable, yeah, right.
Profitable.
Okay. Anyone would like to give something today more? Because it's getting interesting. We come to Santet. Don't you think that it is a very interesting topic? Something that for some culture it is said meat, yeah, right? People might say, it's only a meat, but you know,
No,
when
that's not
we
me.
have
That is true.
that is true.
That is true.
Well,
that is true.
well, Bante has said so. That is true, yeah, and that's not meat, yeah. So Bante, sometimes I got curious, like when you talk about reincarnation in the Buddhist concept, it's like, oh, we have here a question again, comment. Sorry, wait, I'm going to read the comment first from Santet itu. Oh, Santet can be said as like, what is it called? It's a wrong use of tantric. Is that right, Bante? Santet can be said as wrong use of tantric.
Wrong use of tantric. Wrong use of tantric.
Like the abuse, like a misuse, like a inappropriate use. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, our society, our society, this is already blame that Santet is already black. Yeah, our society is already blamed that Santet is already black. But Santet itself depend on motivation. How the dukun use the Santet depend on his motivation. But according our society, people already say that Santet is already black. But exactly the Santet is only neutral, depend on the dukun use his motivation. His motivation is good, then good. The motivation is bad, it's already bad. For example, you beat your son. You beat your son. Beat it itself is black. But you going to teach your son is a good. So you beat your son is good or not? You scold your son with a ruler or something because he's naughty, then you beat him. But your motivation to teach them good. So you beat is good or not? Same. That's why, because the custom or people already understand that Santet is bad, then bad. This already blame Dukun. For example, Dukun. You can call me Dukun. But people imagine the Dukun is already bad. That's why today I not wear black color and with the blankon. Then people think that I'm a Dukun.
Wow. Okay.
This is our concept. This is just a concept. People, how to say? It's not paradigma
Paradigm.
of society to say, oh, Santet is black magic. Not really. Depend on motivation.
Right. I have a direct comment, Bante. I will try to read it for you because he wrote me in a private message. He asked me like this: Parido, please ask Bante. Do you think that the Santet phenomenon it happened because the frequency of the energy material into immaterial? That's what happened. That is transferred into a human body as a material. Is it what really happened? That's the question from Ismail Hussein.
Really happened.
And
really happened.
that's what happened. Okay, so it's true.
Really
Yeah,
happened.
it's from material into
material from be transformed to energy, then go and into material. True. Proof.
Okay, it's proof. Yeah.
Proof.
Okay. And Miss Devita, why don't you directly say to Bante, Miss Devita, why do you have to write it here?
Proof.
Yeah, just to give the moderator some pressure.
Inside there. Thank you.
So, Bante, you said that it depends on the motivation of the dukun, yeah?
Yes.
What about remote surgery? It is my own terminology actually, because someone can cure, someone can cure
remote
or can heal
surgery
person from the distance by, like, for example, correcting something. So I call it as remote surgery or remote operation to help someone to remove a disease, for example.
Sure.
Yeah. Do you think it is actually the same method as Santet or not? Because you said that it depends on the motivation.
You go to Bangkok, you go to Thai, there have many things happen there. You go to Thai, there have many things. What is that called?
So my question is that the same method as Santet or no?
Same method. Method I cannot say same or not same, but the concept is all same. If you say method, there's many, anything, many. But the concept is mostly same. Transform energy and cure disease or something like this.
I think we need another hour.
Yeah.
I'm not the expert. No.
That's true, Miss Devita.
And
that's true.
And Mr. Permadi already passed away. Mr. Permadi already passed away. We cannot prove from him. he is the Dukun Santet.
Yeah, right.
He got santeted by someone maybe.
So, Bante Badaruchi, maybe you can give us like a suggestion or advice, like how should we improve our quality of life so that we can escape or leave the samsara? Because I believe that, like what you said, everything here is only like illusion, it's empty. So in that case, what do you think we as human being should do?
I cannot say. If I can say, samsara already empty. Something like this, people wish to hear. Please, Bante, say something very shortly, blah, blah, blah. Impossible.
Impossible.
Why? Because because our concept from we get birth till now, already 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 60 years, this concept inside our mind is already fixed. We need to change our concept, the way of seeing, the way of thinking, to perceive all kind this phenomena. For example, you beat your son. You wish that your son became wise and good,
Right,
so you
right.
beat him. You
Right.
beat him. So all depend our motivation. So how to learn that we have a good motivation, or we have not good our motivation. So, for example, you go to married very young, 20 years you go married, and you have a kid. So how you can teach your kid is a wise person, as a wise person, and yourself is already a lot of problem, or how to say, like you are bullying, and you have a father issue, mother issue, bullying issue, this issue, that kind of issue. So this kind of thing, and you go married earlier, and you have kid. So how you teach your kid? So we like a empty jar, pour to the empty glasses, nothing. So we need to learn to practice. So this means that we need to practice more compassion, more tolerance, more acceptable, more tolerance, more acceptable, more kind heart. Our heart, make it open bigly, and more acceptance. But easy to say. I'm very easy to say like this. But somebody to go to practice like this, it's a very difficult. Need 2, 3, 5 years, 10 years, whole life. They, or some of them, not really. They can get really happy. So 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 samsara still there.
Right, right. Yes, thank you very much, Bante, Badaruchi, and all participants of today. We almost come to the end of the. Oh, there is a comment. Wait, what is the comment? Oh, so Santet could be used for good reason, but is Santet different from voodoo in Africa? I still can't understand
Same.
how one.
Same.
Same.
This is one kind, sometimes voodoo, something like the same.
Uh-huh. Okay. And he continue, I still can't understand how one energy transfer to a different space. To prove it, do someone have to experience it? Use your mobile phone and you understand.
Yeah.
Sorry. You take
Yeah.
the picture, you send it to me, then it proof.
Yeah. That's true. That's
Wow.
true.
That's a very basic analogy, Mas Davin. I think everyone, I really appreciate your comment. I do appreciate your question today, and also for the explanation and sharing of knowledge from Bante Badraruchi. That's great. And one important thing that Bante Badraruchi conclude at the end of this session is that we must, as human beings, have compassion and also tolerance, and
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
the ability or the feeling to be accepted everywhere.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it is very difficult, I believe. Yeah, it's so difficult to get all those things. It may look simple, it may look that's not very difficult, but when you practice it, it's difficult.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and I thank you very much, Bante Badaruchi, for this what do you call it? I think it's for me it's valuable moment, and also for everyone else here in this room meeting. And because time is up, and I'm going to give it to the MC once again. Thank you, Bante,
Thank
and
you.
thank
Thank
you
you.
all
Thank you. Thank
participants.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, and please, MC, time is yours.
All right, thank you so much, Parido, and thank you so much, Bente, for the very insightful, very funny, very fun session. Okay, before we end the session, let's have a documentation. I suggest everyone to open the camera and give your best smile. I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna screenshot the screen. Okay, ready? Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you so much, Vira. Okay, we finally got to the last session of this event, which is closing. And as the MC, I really want to say thank you to all of you for the attention and willingness to come in today's visiting professor event from the beginning to the end. Good morning and have a pleasant day. Thank you so much, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye, Bante. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you,
Don't forget to
Bante.
join again tomorrow.
Everyone.
Thank you, Bante. Bye-bye. Have a
Thank you.
blessed day in North Sumatra. Thank you.
Blessed day, Ante.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Send my regards to Karina.
Thank you. Thank you. Will.
All right. Oh, we have here Suryo, Ismail. We have here Fajar, Pak Dian, Feni, Fausta, Ali Hakim, Devita, Patricia, Elda Rifa, Billy Santoni, Mother Prayers, Anthony Robbins. Oh, we have many participants, Livina, Intania, Nirbono, Budili, and others. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, permission to leave, Bante and everyone. Hopefully, we'll meet again in a different and opportunity or moment. Yeah, hopefully. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.